Welcome to HumanityWins.net. Please read the important disclaimer on your screen. All of the content provided is for entertainment purposes only. It should not be taken as medical or legal advice. Please contact your doctor or lawyer if you require such advice. Thank you. The show starts right now. Welcome to episode 44 from April 27th of the year 2022. Today's a Wednesday. I wanted to tell you before I introduce today's subject that I made a change on the production of the video. I found a way to speed it up 20%. So let me know you find it okay, if you can understand it okay, because I did feel the videos sometimes go a little bit longer than I prefer, but as I already explained in several episodes, I just clear my mind and I really don't have any notes or anything like that. I just try to speak my feelings 100%. So sometimes I interject other subjects in reality and that. So we're going to watch a video. Today's episode is about the Arcturians. Aliens is a benevolent species. So we already spoke about the Greys, non-benevolent, the Anunnakis, my feeling non-benevolent. And then we went into the Pleiadians. And we also have spoke about the Blue Avians. So right now I want to speak about the Arcturians, which several people that are into spirituality, and transcending that into the universe have the feeling the Arcturians are the most advanced species in the universe. I disagree, and I'm going to explain you why. So first, we're going to watch a video that in 3 minutes explains very well, and I agree almost entirely on what they say about the Arcturians, and then I'm going to give you my feelings. All right, let's watch the video.
The Arcturians are a group consciousness extraterrestrial race that is highly evolved and come from the blue planet orbiting the red giant star Arcturus in the Boötes constellation. Arcturus is about 36 light years from our solar system. Astronomers have yet to discover the Arcturian solar system, which is around a system composed of Arcturus and Pleiades. Arcturians are a galactic civilization renowned for their ability to heal instantly. This is possible because they've grasped one concept. They know thoughts become things and have mastered the manifestation ability to do this instantly. Thoughts becoming things is a concept that humans are picking up on in the masses now. Products are entering the marketplace infused with Arcturian healing, and they are powerfully effective. The products are profound because the Arcturians have mastered the conscious mind and the energy it controls. They are higher beings, working with the evolution of Earth and humanity into the new age, into the realization of oneness, unity consciousness, and in the restoration of harmony upon and within the Earth. This means working toward each of us seeing, feeling, and living in harmony and unity right here and now upon Earth. They have high intelligence and are natural critical thinkers and natural analysts, being very mentally polarized. They appear, therefore, strong and capable, like leaders. Arcturians are well known for their power of healing. This mostly defines what Arcturians are as an amazing race among this galaxy. However, Arcturians are also able to accomplish additional powers through the aid of their mastery of the conscious mind. Many call the Arcturian way the art of the mind, and rightfully so. Their skills and knowledge in working with spiritual energies are immense, and they are capable of helping us with many different aspects of our multidimensional self, such as with energetic purification, grounding, soul awareness, and with working in energetic ways with our chakras and light bodies. Arcturians are full of life and are not shy when it comes to receiving attention. They're planners and work hard to fulfill their plans. It is said that some starseeds are not good at expressing emotions except for anger. However, they may fall into a pattern of being angry simply to avoid showing more real emotions. So when one is in a relationship with one, it is necessary to be patient. To more sensitive souls, their power can make them overwhelming to be around, and their need for attention is exhausting. The Arcturians believe in and use their sixth sense. The sixth sense is a direct way to talk with universal energies and entities. Because they are trapped in constantly, they are able to manifest instantly. This means the Arcturians are one with the universe entirely. Arcturus is one of the most advanced extraterrestrial civilizations in our galaxy. The Arcturians' starships. The Arcturians work in very close connection with the Ascended Masters. The Arcturians travel the universe in their starships, which are some of the most advanced in the universe. The Arcturian society is governed by what they call the Elders, the Arcturian Central Conclave. These beings are revered by the people of Arcturus for their advanced knowledge, wisdom, and extremely high vibrational frequencies. The higher the vibrational frequency, the closer one is to love and light. The closer one is to spirit. The Arcturians are the most gentle, loving, and non-judgmental beings. There's also no sickness or disease on Arcturus. It was eliminated centuries ago. They are propelled by crystals that do not come from this planet, but from a planet in the Milky Way that has not been discovered by earthly scientists. These crystals have a way of conducting light energy from the great central sun. The Arcturians say that they no longer use computers because they long ago outgrew the need for them. They have other systems, however, that are more advanced. One section of the starship is a replication of Arcturus. It has the ability to take any crew member back to Arcturus in his etheric body. This helps to strengthen and rejuvenate the crew members who are away from home on long periods of time as they traverse the universe.
Okay, so the video is like 14 minutes long, and I, as always, going to include the link. So if you are interested, I chose the first 4 minutes because they explain in a nutshell about the Arcturians. And yes, I agree with most of the things they say, really basically with everything. But I want to present this screen, and this is how I'm putting together all the different alien civilizations we have seen, and maybe you understand my understanding or feeling about the universe, the anti-universe, and how we're always on a line, and we sometimes are a little bit farther ahead, and then we're a little bit behind, and it's fine. So I'm not saying anything bad about the Arcturians. It's just my feeling is they're like a bridge between current humans or humanity and, for example, the Pleiadians and the Blue Avians, which still are in the process of evolving and becoming angels, ascended masters. And I include God there because, you see, God already has understood the laws of the universe, so he is already an ascended master himself. So I include that in this line. So the first one on the top of the screen is, maybe now you're going to understand when I talk about the anti-universe and the universe. The universe can only exist from inception to eternal life, which is the second line. What happens in the anti-universe is a shadow life. So you don't exist there for real. The anti-universe is not real. This is very difficult to explain. It's a universe created by any being that wanted to go rogue beyond inception on the negative side. So they were not respecting the laws of the universe, and we already spoke about that. If you're new to the channel, I speak about the law of non-interference, of balance, and of karma, and of free will, and of karma in episodes, I think, 11, 12, 13, and 14, something like that, really like a month ago. So if you're interested in that, please go check out those episodes. So you see on the second line on your screen, we have inception, we have the eternal life, which is our final existence that goes forever. It's really our goal, since we're incepted, since God blimps out a copy of itself, and there's inception, and our goal right there, we have all the wisdom, all the strength we're ever going to need, and the goal right there is to go into eternal life. But you see, if you don't understand the laws of the universe, if you go rogue, if you are only interested in the, in interfering with others, in breaking balance, in abusing your free will, in not understanding karma, you're going to go into the shadow life, in the dotted line. You're existing because you cannot be destroyed, but you're really, in a way, just, idle. You are not going anywhere until you understand the laws of the universe. You can go back to inception, and then you go into the real universe, you exist again, and you go through all your lessons. You have to put the work in. There is no shortcuts in the universe. There's no hacking. There's no way to buy your way in. You have to put in the work. You have to understand the lessons to go into eternal life. On the third line, I put the different civilizations we have spoke about, and I put the Anunnaki, the Greys, and the Reptilians together because really there's no way to, in the anti-universe, to say one is further along than the other. So sorry, Anunnakis, Greys, and Reptilians. Maybe some of you are understanding things better. If anything, maybe the Greys are really the ones that are really behind. If they are AI, they're really just a remnant of ancient civilization that I don't know where has it gone. So you see, then we go into inception. Then we have humans. We have many thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of civilizations in the universe. It's immense. But I'm going to speak about the ones I know about and the ones that are very known here on Earth, that have some connection to Earth. So you see, we have inception, we have humans, and then come the Arcturians. That's when I have a disagreement with the video, and most people that talk about the Arcturians, they actually put them farther behind than the Pleiadians and Blue Avians. And the Arcturians, the thing is not that they're bad or good. It's just they still rely a little bit on hierarchies, as the video explains. They're very in touch with their emotions, like human-like, Arcturian-like in a way. So they have this. They're also they have a physical vessel still, and they're very in touch with the physical vessel. And yes, they have defeated, for example, disease, as the video says. They don't get ill anymore. But in a way, it's a civilization that is evolving. It's going through the line, through the universe. And they are going to be someday like the Pleiadians and Blue Avians, and eventually they're going to become angels, ascended masters. But right now, in my opinion, this is my feeling, sorry, not my opinion, my feeling, The Arcturians are like a bridge between the humans and the Pleiadians and the Blue Avians. So what happens is the humans, our path is there on the third line, is we're going to be soon, maybe, I don't know when, that's impossible for anyone to say, we're going to become like the Arcturians. Our physical vessel is going to need less food, less sleep. I didn't have any more space to include sleep, but think about it like food. If you need less food, you need less sleep, you get less ill. And then eventually we're going to be like the Pleiadians and the Blue Avians, that they really don't have the concept of food anymore, the concept of sleep. They just feed through energy. And then eventually when you become an angel, an ascended master, a god, you don't have a need to feed or to sleep. You're always awake. So in the fourth line, the Anunnakis, the Greys, and the Reptilians, they are feeding with fear, hate, the black goo. You see, that's what I was telling you about, that the Anunnakis, the Greys, and the Reptilians use us in the universe to recharge their black goo, and that's what they use for everything, for energy, to exist in a way. Maybe now it's becoming more clear. So in humans, we do have need for food and water, and as I said, maybe this is a touchy subject for everyone out there becoming a prepper, or that is very concerned right now with growing your own food and having your own water or drink source, having shelter. Maybe shelter comes in play there. I'm not against prepping. Actually, growing your own food is excellent, because you see, that's the best food you can eat. The food we get from the system is very poisoned. Maybe there's even GMO in there. So it's basically, that's why we need so much of it, because it's not nutritious to our body, and nature is very, very smart. And that's why it asks you for more food, and that's why people have problems with their weight, especially in not civilized, but advanced, or whatever you want to call it, first world countries. There's a problem with weight right now, because the food is very inexpensive, it's very cheap, the fast food, but it's not really nutritious or good for you. That's why you need larger quantities, because the body is very smart, so it's going to keep asking you for more food. You're going to be hungry and hungry, because the quality of the food is very bad. So if you grow your own food, excellent. I don't have a problem with that. The problem is with prepping is when you become obsessed by it, and you, for example, are not enjoying this reality because you are so upset that something bad is going to happen, and you need to have years of food, and you need to have your own energy source and that. I'm sorry to say, and I'm going to piss some people off, but if something bad happens, my feeling is that's not going to make a huge difference. I mean, you're probably going to survive more than others. Let's say an extinction level event, like a meteor coming through Earth, and a comet, or something, that the fabric of society just falls, and there's what is referred to as a Mad Max world. Basically, there's no law, anything, it's every man for its own. So if that happens, you're going to last more than me for sure. But okay, what's going to happen when eventually you are going to... I mean, unfortunately, I don't think that's sustainable in a way. Okay, I don't think you can see yourself going 50 years, 30 years, whatever, you have children, that you're going to be able to be safe and that in that kind of world. Really, that kind of world is not going to happen. I don't see it in my heart. I don't see it in my mind. I'm trying just to push the energy that kind of world, the New World Order and all that, a Mad Max world, is not going to happen. So that's why I cannot go into prepping. I don't believe in prepping. Maybe it's good to have like a week or 2 weeks stock of food. If there is a temporary interruption in the supply chain or whatever, that's excellent. That's excellent. But to really prep for years of a Mad Max world, I disagree. But again, you do what you need to do. Go look at the episode about the multidimensional truth. If that's what resonating with you, prepping right now, go and do it. And by the way, growing your own food and having your own water source and having your own energy source is excellent. I don't have a problem with that. It's just I disagree with the obsession that what you should be doing right now is just prepping, and not prepping, for example, spiritually, and not enjoying your children, your parents, your friends, enjoying this life that is still enjoyable in a way. It's hard, but it's still enjoyable. Okay, so for example, the Arcturians were in the fourth line. They have a basic need for food. You will be surprised that, from my understanding, they eat like 1 time a week or something like that. And they also go to sleep 1 time a week. So you see, as your physical vessel becomes better in a way, and I use air quotes, because there's no better or worse, it's just more advanced, it's different, it's in a different process. So as your physical vessel changes, we are going to have less need for food, less need for sleep, less need for medicine or no need for medicines, and we are going to beat diseases like the Arcturians. There's no disease among the Arcturians. So we go into the next bullet, and it's The Pleiadians and the Blue Avians, for example, they feed through energy. I don't think they even go to sleep anymore, and any necessities is through energy. Okay, there's no more, I'm sorry, no more hamburgers, pizza, beer, gone. When we reach that level, everything's going to be through energy, through free energy. Again, that's why my insistence through my episodes that free energy is key, because it's not going to only fuel your car or your plane. You're not only going to use it to see your television. Eventually, free energy is going to feed us. It has that capability as we evolve as a civilization. And finally, on that last bullet is when you become an angel or an ascended master or God himself, no need to feed, not even through energy. You are so advanced, you really don't have any needs. It's just for you to become a beacon of love and guidance and go through your just trying to assist others. There's no need. You're always going to be awake. You're always going to feel great. You're always going to have, it's going to be the best thing that happens to you. It's going to be the best version of you. And finally, on the last line, on the bottom of the screen, is the hierarchies. And the Arcturians, in a way, are not very different from us. And in the anti-universe, is oppression, slavery, deception. Is basically how the evildoers treat us through thousands of years, 500,000 years. That's going to end really soon. That's ending with the awakening process of humanity. But you see, I put humans and Arcturians very similar. And in the third, fourth bullet, leaders and hierarchies. Really, there's not a lot of difference how the Arcturians, they have leaders. Maybe they are better leaders, but remember, the universe doesn't believe in the concept of hierarchies. We're all similar. We're all equal to God. We have to see God eye to eye. There's no fear in anyone. There's no bowing down to anyone. There's no looking up to anyone. We're all equally capable. So as we go through, and the Arcturians as well, they're going to discover the power of the self, that really they're all equal, so there's no need for leaders. They can auto-lead through the self. Okay, it's a very difficult concept to grasp, but they are going to grasp it in the future. They're just in a different process, like they're not in the same process as the Blue Avians or the Pleiadians, that they have grasped this concept that really you don't need any hierarchies. And eventually, that concept of hierarchy totally dissolves when you are an ascended master, an angel. You're not responding to anyone. You're just giving love and guidance, okay? So I hope you enjoy it, and I wanted to make an apology. As you probably saw during the half of the episode, maybe there was some music. I record the episodes at my office, and unfortunately, I think there was a car really close with very high music, and unfortunately, due to time constraints, I cannot redo the episode. I'm gonna record it like this, and I hope the music is not very loud and it's not affecting you in hearing, what we spoke about. So I apologize. These are the limitation. I don't have a studio to record this stuff. I do the episodes at my office at my computer. So I did hear the music quite loud, and I hope it's not gonna go very loud into the video. All right, please stay for the last part. Please stay. I always insist. It's basically very similar to what I just spoke, but it's about the self-discovery and how we are gonna discover ourselves individually, and we're gonna advance as a species, as a community, as everyone together. All right, please stay for the last part of the video. We want you on the show. Send me an email to hey@humanityways.net to schedule an interview. Help me out by making the show more interesting, fun, and knowledgeable by having you on and giving our viewers the opportunity to learn from you. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover yourself. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and guidance. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover yourself? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to yourself and the universe. Request to be connected and ask, who am I? Where do I come from? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about those realities start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering yourself equals to breaking your matrix. Your self-imposed limits will fall, and you will be ready to serve humanity and help break this spell and deception on us. But you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will start a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how old emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, loss, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only the evildoers and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Please relax and enjoy life. When everyone breaks their own matrix, humanity through our community consciousness will break the final spell. The new world will start and everything will gradually fall. Governments, hierarchies, and the medical and financial system will go from scarcity to abundance for all. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this episode. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@humanitywins.net. Please be sure to check out our friends from Waking the Future and their awaken-attire.com shop. They gave me my first opportunity to speak about this and I will be forever grateful. Link to their channel and shop on the show notes. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.humanitywins.net. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.